How's it going, guys? My name is TJP and welcome back to another NBA 2K23 career simulation. So we've got another suggestion. Obviously we have a couple, but I'm going to do this one first with Kevin Durant. I think it was Black Panther that suggested it. That was his name. I'm going to put the channel in the description. He recommended it for you before, so it should be fun. Kevin Durant career re-simulation. I mean, obviously career's still going on, of course, but maybe the beginning of his career might be different in the career sim, and then we simulate further. Who knows? Maybe he has a better career sim than he does in real life. We'll see. But leave a like and enjoy the content. Comment down with some more videos. Subscribe, socials, playlists, all that good stuff down in the description. If you like other content, be TJP. And with that being said, let's just get on the gameplay. Alright, and again, it's going to be the similar rules. Injuries will be on. Closed again. These are people that actually happened. You know, the careers already happened to these guys. So, they're career resims. Same rules as real guys. So, that have already played in the league. Just to make it interesting. So far, got the lottery going on. Warriors, Sixers right now. Nothing has jumped out. Hawks keep their 12th pick. The 11th pick, the Rockets, they will keep that. Okay. Mavericks have the 10th pick. Will they jump up? No, they will not. 9th pick, Lakers. And they will keep it. Okay. So where will Kevin Durant end up? Let's find out. Will he end up going number 1? Will he go number 2? Because maybe Odom will still go number 1. Who knows? Pistons get pick 8. Pick 7, the Wizards. And the Wizards will stay there, so we'll not be getting Kevin Durant. Because he's going to go top 2. Nuggets at 6 would be interesting. But they're going to keep number 6. So far, no surprises, no jumps. The Bucks, 5th pick. The 4th pick. Ooh, the Celtics jump up into the top 3 as the Hornets dip down to number 4. The Knicks will keep the 3rd pick. Okay. And the Celtics or the Kings? The Kings will have the number 1 pick. Celtics get the number 2. So there you go. The Sacramento Kings win the draft lottery. Very interesting indeed. All right. Wow. Well, let's see what ends up happening in the draft, where KD will go. Oh, this is stat signing. I don't care about that. We'll go to the NBA draft because that is all we care about. So let's do it. Let's see where Kevin Durant ends up getting drafted. First pick will belong to the Kings, and who are they going to take? They're going to take Kevin Durant from Texas, and he will be going to the Sacramento Kings. So that is the team we'll be following to start off this, I guess, career sim. So interesting. All right, so let's see what the team is looking like in Sacramento. So it's KD, it's Andre Miller, Herb Ferguson, Charlie Villanueva, Hito Turkoglu. It's not great. Some young guys here, but it's not looking amazing. But obviously Kevin Durant is Kevin Durant, so that's going to be fun stuff. I guess let's see how he does in his rookie year. I imagine he'll probably win Rookie of the Year, so maybe not. Who knows? Well, let's simulate and see what happens. All right, so just kind of looking through here. We got KD winning his Rookie of the Year with 26 points a game, 6 rebounds, 4 assists. Good defense as well. Very efficient. So that's nice to see. Was he an All-Star? He wasn't. Obviously, rookie there, first team all-rookie. So good stuff there from Kevin Durant. So that's cool to see. Just looking at some of the other teams here. Okay, nothing too crazy. So did we have and also too, I find it funny how LeBron James just ends up in Cleveland. Kind of funny. Seattle has Dwight Howard. Kevin Durant, not an All-NBA. Right, I would have seen that in the awards, but that's fine. Okay, so nevertheless, good first season from him. The Kings were terrible, so yeah, we're probably not gonna make the we obviously are not gonna play playoff. We're not gonna make the playoffs for a bit. So hopefully we're gonna have a good pick and you know, add another young talent to this team. But let's just see, I guess, who wins the championship since we're here. It's gonna be the Magic and T-Mac finals. Alright, well, we once again didn't make the playoffs, but KD did make an All-NBA 3rd team. The numbers, the production dipped a bit, but I will say this. How many games did he played all 82 games, both seasons. That's nice to see, so no injuries so far. But we did get Derrick Rose on the team and Pau Gasol. They drafted Derrick Rose, which is pretty cool. Didn't win Rookie of the Year, though. Russell Westbrook did, and with the Wizards. But I thought this team would be a bit better, surprisingly, because of just the team we had. But I guess not. But I guess with Derrick Rose progressing, and then, KD to, and then obviously having Pau Gasol, you add another guy. Andre Miller might leave, but then you have Charlie Villanueva who might improve. So, there's some potential here with KD, but, we'll see what ends up happening in the third season if he can help lead the Kings to the playoffs. And the Magic, once again, win the finals, so Tracy McGrady win Finals MVP. So, we are going to be in the playoffs. Kevin Durant was All-NBA second team this time around. He put up 27.3 points, 7.8 rebounds, 4.7 assists, and again, extremely efficient, from everywhere. And he played only 72 games this year, so he did miss 10 games. So probably a minor injury, but not too bad. All-NBA second team. Imagine he has been is he a two-time All-Star? He sure is. So that's good. He's looking pretty solid so far. I'd like to see that from KD. And, yeah, the team got better. The 3 seed this year. And, looking at the squad that they have, Baron Davis was picked up. Obviously, you got Derrick Rose coming off the bench. I would prefer if they started Derrick Rose, but it's fine. Tyreek Evans also somehow has ended up on the team. And they have Tony Kukoc Jr., who I guess is black. Sure. So, yeah, we're in the first round taking on the Spurs, who have Tim Duncan, Tony Parker, Lamar Odom, Donovan Curry. What a weird team this is. I don't know where Ginobili is, but I guess he's just not on this team. Okay. Well, let's see how KD, in his first taste of playoffs, will do. And they lose in 6 to the Spurs, which makes sense. Spurs 40-34 actually were better than us because they still have the division thing. Yeah, the Thunder are the 4th seed with a 54-28 record. Yeah, that's tough. But we'll take a look to see how KD did in his playoffs. Pacers won the finals. Chris Paul, finals MVP. Let's take a look at the playoff stats and see what we got going on here. KD in his first taste of the playoffs was pretty solid. Derrick Rose is pretty good too, but I don't really care about Derrick Rose. It's not his career sim. Yeah, KD was alright, not too bad. Really good from 3. So yeah, good. It's his 3rd season, about to go to his 4th season. I'd like to see another jump from him. Maybe he can make All-NBA first team this upcoming year. He's got an extension coming up, and maybe he's going to playoff round next year. So, back in the playoffs, KD, All-NBA second team again. Couldn't get All-NBA first team, unfortunately, but that's okay. How did he do? He was, 27.4 points. You take that. 8.1 rebounds, 5 assists. And, yeah, the efficiency is getting there. His free throw shooting is improving. And it looks like he might have played all 82 games again. He played 81. Okay, so only missed 1 game this year. Like it. Yeah, he's looking great so far through his career. Like the start. Also, Derrick Rose is here. That's nice to see. And Derrick Rose hasn't had any injuries yet. Just curious to see. No, not really. So that's good to see from D Rose. If he can stay healthy, that's a great secondary guy to have. So, just looking at any other teams. Nothing else here. Okay. And, yeah, the Kings were the 5th seed. Got the OKC Thunder, 4 seed. Dwight's on this team now. Steve Nash, Kyle Lowry, Derek Mayer, James Posey. All right. And just looking at our team, obviously Derrick Rose, Tyreek Evans, Pau Gasol, got Baron Davis off the bench with Ron Artest. So we, got to shout out the Kings. They're trying their best to, surround this team with talent. So trying their hardest. Let's see if they can get past OKC Thunder. They don't, lose in 5, unfortunately. And the Pistons win the finals with Sean Marion winning Finals MVP. Because that makes a lot of sense, right? So let's take a look at the playoff stats. See what we got. KD breaking his left ankle is also part of the reason why we're going to end up losing the playoffs. That's unfortunate. Losing KD to a broken ankle. And he was doing pretty solid until he got hurt. That's tough. That was very tough. Okay. All right. Well, let's see if he. So the Kings are gonna keep him, but hopefully doesn't miss any time. Kings are back in the playoffs, 2nd seed, and KD does make an All-NBA first team for the first time in his career. And as he put up over 30 points a game, and yeah, the numbers look great. And he did play all 82 games, so that's great. The injury didn't seem to bother him too much. As yeah, All-NBA first team for the first time in his career, 4-time All-Star right now, looking pretty good. So there's that. He also made an all-defensive second team. I didn't even see that. So that's good to see. So KD also playing a little bit of defense. Love it. Absolutely love it. And the Kings were the 2 seed this season, and we're missing Derrick Rose. What happened to him? I don't know what happened to him. Are you kidding me? Ruptured left Achilles. This is the same season he got hurt, right? This is the year after that he tore his ACL. Okay. So we're gonna have to win without Derrick Rose. I mean, we should be pretty good, especially against the Hornets. Although the Hornets have Dirk and Blake Griffin, that's an interesting combination of people. Okay. Let's see. Can we beat the Hornets? We blow a 3-1 lead, because that makes sense, 2K. Man, 2K loves just, having the lesser talented team win all the time. It just doesn't make any sense. Oh, no, you know what? That's why. KD high left ankle sprain. Okay, I'm going to blame it on injuries, because KD got hurt. That would make sense. Okay, well, that would make so much more sense. He was playing great until he got hurt. I mean, not the most efficient, 43.9%. It's not great. He was shooting amazing from 3. But yeah, okay. Yeah, that's why we lost. It was the injury. So KD, once again, injured in the playoffs. Spurs win the finals. Tim Duncan, finals MVP. Durant made an NBA first team, so second straight season on here. Putting up 27. Oh, I was in the, I'm career 30. I want to be here. 29.8 points. He was good. There we go. And he played 75 games, so he missed a few games, but still pretty solid nevertheless. Kyrie's on the Celtics. Dang. Okay. And Derrick Rose is here too. Nice. Derrick Rose is healthy. You like that. Also, all defensive second team for Kevin Durant. That makes sense too. So Durant's playing great. They got the Suns in the second round. Stoudemire, Chris Kaman. That's an interesting squad, but we should be able to beat this team. Kevin Durant needs to win a playoff series. This is, I think, the year they won a champion. That he got to the finals, right? No, that was last year. But he also doesn't have an MVP yet. I think 2014 was his MVP campaign. That would make sense. Yeah. Can the Kings win? Yes. Sweep. And now they got the 7-seeded Hornets, who don't have Dirk anymore, but they have Chris Paul. That's scary, because Chris Paul is a sim god. Okay, and Blake Griffin too. That's kind of funny. Can we win and go to the conference finals? We can in 6. Okay, and now we got to face on the Spurs. Got Tony Parker. They got Tim Duncan. Lamar Odom is still there. But honestly, just Duncan and Parker are the problem. Oh, they have Kevin Garnett. Is he hurt? Like, why is he playing? I don't know if he's hurt. Maybe he's hurt. I don't know. He's down there. But that's insane that they have Kevin Garnett and Tim Duncan and Tony Parker. No wonder they're so good. Okay. Let's see. Can we go to the finals? And somehow we're in the finals. To take on... This is a marketing nightmare for the NBA. The Cleveland Cavaliers are LeBron James, whose second best player is Eddie Curry. They have an old Steve Nash, too. Wow, okay. I mean, I think we should be able to win this. We should be able to beat this. I mean, we have Durant and Derrick Rose. Come on now. Game 1, Cavs win by 7. Game 2, Kings win by 6. Game 3, Kings win. Game 4, the Kings win. And they lose Game 5, but they win Game 6. Kevin Durant did not have to leave his original team to win a championship. And also Derrick Rose got a championship too. That is awesome. Kevin Durant, finals MVP, putting up 28, 6.5, 7.8 assists. Great stuff there from KD. And what a dynamic duo this is. Let's take a look at player stats. In the playoffs, the stats here. Yeah, KD, Derrick Rose doing their thing, and honestly, not much else after that. I thought we would take a dip in terms of like talent because we lost Pau Gasol, but I mean, when Kevin Durant and Derrick Rose put up insanely efficient numbers on 50, 40, 90 splits, like, that's hard to beat, man. So, congrats. This is fantastic. Great. Good start so far. I think this is already better than... this is probably a better start to KD's career in real life than it was in real life. I don't know. It's close. It's tight. But that was fantastic. Good job. We ended up losing the second round. Tough 7-game series, though, to an amazing Pelicans team. Who ended up winning the finals. KD, once again, though, All-NBA first team. He's been making that consistently the past few seasons, and he's looking really good while doing it. And he played 79 games. That's a pretty solid amount of games that he played, so I like that. He was also All-Defense second team again for the 4th straight season. 7-time All-Star, so that's looking good. And, yeah, KD's having a great start to his career, I gotta say. This is looking good so far. Has a chance potentially another championship here. Derrick Rose is also, shout out to him. He's healthy and playing excellent basketball. And yeah, good for Derrick Rose, man. I'm proud of him. I'm proud of the Kings, man. The Kings have done really good stuff. This team's looking good. I mean, we're the number 1 seed this year. Got the Clippers in the first round. They got Gilbert Arenas and Yao Ming. They should be able to beat this team, and they swept them. Got the 5th seeded Lakers in the second round. They've got Andre Iguodala, Rudy Gay. They have Tim Duncan, Rudy Gobert off the bench. Okay. Very interesting team. Captain Kirk. Will they go to the conference finals? They will in 6, and they got to face the Utah Jazz, who also have a nasty team of Damian Lillard, Klay Thompson, Carmelo Anthony, Kevin Love. Plumlee not quite there yet, but they got Walton, Chucky Wallace. Okay. Let's see if we can get back to the finals. And the Kings are back in the finals. Take on the Pistons this time around. So, KD trying to get ring number 2. Pistons got George Hill, Kenneth Shays, Kyle Korver, Dirk, Marcus Blount, Serge Ibaka. I don't know. I mean, I think we might be better. We'll see. Game 1, Kings win by 3 points. Game 2, Kings win by a lot. Game 3, Kings win. It's going to be a sweep. Bring out the brooms. I mean, 3 close games and then like a blowout in Game 2. Kevin Durant, 2nd ring and his 2nd finals MVP. And he is expiring. I hope he stays with the Kings. I really do. It would be dumb if he leaves, but, sometimes the game does stupid stuff. How did he do in the playoffs? He was fantastic. Him and Derrick Rose were absolutely fantastic. 50, 40, 90 for KD. And also double-doubles for both of them. Quentin Richardson was your 3rd best player, I guess. Jason Richardson's also on the team. Baron Davis, fortunately sprained right knee, but he should be okay. Yeah, if I'm KD, I'm staying with the Kings, man. This team has dynasty potential. Interesting stuff happening around in this league. I gotta show you guys this, because this is absolutely wild. So KD went to the Bucks to team up with Mike Conley, who's a sim god. But I mean, hold on a minute. I gotta show you this, man. Like, the Kings... Okay, first off, this team is ridiculous. This team is ridiculous. But they got... LeBron went to the Kings. King James goes to the Sacramento Kings. Wow. Okay. But, you know what? KD, you want to go to the Bucks, buddy? You know what? That's fine. You got your 2 chips. Derrick Rose, you get LeBron. You can be happy with that. This team's good, man. Also, a young Kristaps Porzingis. Rookie. Pick number 1. The Bucks had the 1st overall pick, and they took Kristaps Porzingis. Okay. Wow. This is an interesting team. Okay. So, KD on the Bucks. That's wild. All right. So, in KD's first season, he's on an All-NBA first team. 29.7 points, 8.7 rebounds, 7.4 assists, and he had a first 50, 40, 90 season of his career playing in only 73 games. So he missed 9 games, but still pretty solid. Derrick Rose is on this. Kyle Lowry, Marcus Cousins, okay. Obviously LeBron, he won the MVP. But how's KD doing so far in his career? He's 9 seasons in. He's got almost 20,000 career points. He'll probably hit that next season during his 10th season, which is pretty cool. And yeah, KD looking good so far through his first 9 seasons. Is he going to be on Anything else here? No Mike Conley on any of these. Okay. Just curious to see. No defensive teams this year for KD. All right, that's whatever. But yeah, they were the 2 seed, taking on Cleveland, 7 seed. Then yeah, this is the squad. Deion Waiters, DeAndre Jordan. Got Kristaps coming off the bench still, but you know, if Kristaps can stay healthy, he can probably become something good. Also, Christian Wood's here. Hey, Christian Wood, what's up, man? So yeah, the Cavs, Darren Williams, Dirk, I guess, Mike Miller, Mo Williams, Dick Brown, love that name. Yeah, should be able to beat this team though, and the Bucks will win with a sweep. Now I get the Bulls coming out of a tough 7-game series. Bradley Beal, Eric Bledsoe, Tyson Chandler, JJ Redick, Dario Saric. That's gonna be, wow, not a sweep. They lost in 6. Okay, because that makes sense to you. Okay. Had to be an injury, right? Yep. Okay. There we go. That explains things. Mike Conley sprained right knee. Jonathan Todd got hurt, but I don't know if he's that good or not. And then DeAndre Jordan getting hurt as well. Yeah, there you go. That explains why we lost against the Bulls. Okay. Well, the Wizards win the finals, and we get Russell Westbrook Finals MVP. Nice. Oh, KD is hurt, but he did lead his team to an incredible record. Best team in the NBA. Sphere right ankle sprain day to day though, but he will be back. He played 72 games, so he missed some games here and there, but still really dominant, and obviously making an All-NBA first team. But yeah, if only he didn't get sprained his ankle. That's kind of annoying, but he's had a great career. Obviously, he's looking great. So I'm hoping. He made All Defensive First Team as well. That's impressive. I like that. He's obviously over 20,000 points now. 2-time champion, 9-time All-Star. All NBA first team. 6 times, 2 times second team, 1 time third team. First team All Defense once. Made a few All Defensive second teams. Rookie of the Year. I gotta say, he's probably had maybe a better career up to this point so far. One can make the argument, man. One can make the argument he's probably had a better career up to this point so far. He has a chance to win another ring. Obviously, he's hurt right now, so he's probably going to miss a game, but a couple games in the playoffs. I mean, you got the Hornets. They should be able to beat this team. This team is not very good, but knowing 2K, we'll probably lose. Nope, we swept them. Okay, and KD is back in the lineup. Which you like to see. You got the Heat. We've got John Wall, Kyrie Irving. Okay, it's an interesting squad. But let's see, can they beat them? They will beat them in 6. And now we got Boston in the conference finals. Russell Westbrook and Andrea Bargnani. Okay. What a combination that is. And they lose in 7. Wow, okay. Well, I don't know how they lost that in 7, but I guess that makes sense. Pelicans win the finals. Kobe Bryant, 5 finals MVP, gets a ring without Shaq, and at 38 years old is a finals MVP. That's pretty impressive. Good for him, man. Good for Kobe. I'm surprised he's still in the league at this point. But yeah, there you go. 7-game series. How did we lose to Boston? It had to be an injury. Yeah, you know what? DeAndre Jordan breaking his thing. Deion Waiters, ankle sprain. That's unfortunate. KD, though, still was KD. Obviously, I mean, it's Kevin Durant. But, alright. Mike Conley doing his thing. KP improving. There's promise. There's definitely promise, but alright, so KD is back on the first team. Last season, he ended up getting hurt. 50, 40, 90, though. The numbers did dip a bit. But he ended up playing all 82 games for the first time in a very long time. So that's good. He only played 48 last season because he missed, like I said. He tore his Achilles tendon, I believe. But this year, all healthy, which is nice. So that's fantastic to see from Kevin Durant. Was an All-Star last season because he got hurt early enough to where he could be an All-Star. First All-NBA 7 times. Second team All-NBA twice. Third team All-NBA once. I mean, the accolades speak for itself. He's trying to go for his 3rd championship here. Those Bucks were the 3 seed this year, so they did dip a bit. But I mean, we do have a nice big 3 here with Conley, Durant, and Porzingis, who has developed into that 3rd star, which is pretty nice. So we'll see what ends up happening here. You got the Pacers in the first round. I think they could beat the Pacers. I say that, and they'll probably lose. Nope, swept. Okay, fantastic. Charlotte upset the 2-seeded Philadelphia 76ers, who ironically have Ben Simmons and Joel Embiid. Makes sense, right? Okay. Let's see. Can they get to the conference finals? They can. They win in 5. They're in the conference finals. They got the number 1 seeded Boston Celtics, who've been kind of pretty good. Mainly because of Westbrook. He's been winning some MVPs and hasn't won. I don't think he's won a championship. Well, he hasn't won a championship with Washington, but he hasn't won with Boston yet. Lost a couple times to New Orleans. The New Orleans team is pretty good. Actually, not as good anymore. They have AD. This have AD. That's it. But let's see. If we can beat Boston, that'd be great. And we do in 6. And now we got to face the Pelicans in the finals with Anthony Davis. Who really, that's the only guy that, I mean, Brook Lopez is pretty solid. But yeah, they don't really, there's not really that great of a team. As great as ours. Like, I think ours is definitely better on paper. Let's see. KD and the Bucks win. Game 1, they win by 15. Game 2, they win again by 24. Pelicans get a Game 3 by 5. We win Game 4 by 2. KD's got 3 rings. 3 rings. KD, Finals MVP. A glorious performance there. And you know what? I want him to stay with this team. I think he should stay with this team too. If I was him, I would stay with this squad. I mean, you got Conley and Porzingis. Porzingis is getting better. Why not, man? Like, this is your chance, man, to even win more championships if you'd like. Even Dion Waiters has been pretty good, so there's that too. So, I mean, why not, man? Why not stay with this squad? But we'll see what he does. KD said, I want to play in a big market. That's what KD said. Okay. I mean, Darius Garland's going to be good. That's someone to watch out for in a few seasons. OG Anunoby's pretty solid. Brogdon's pretty good. CJ's alright. He's regressing. Jalen Rose Jr. I guess is apparently white now. Okay, Jalen Rose. I wouldn't have gone to the Knicks, but you know what? You know what? Then again, there were rumors in real life that he'd go to the Knicks, so maybe, I guess it's fitting. If he gets a chip with the King, he got the chip with the Kings, broke the curse there. The Bucks, and if he can get a championship in New York, honestly, if he can win here, this would be GOAT status. Like, he'd be like a Mount Rushmore player right now, even without an MVP. Like, he's looking impressive so far, I gotta say. Okay, so last season they made the playoffs as a 7th seed, lost in the first round, but this season, their first seed somehow. KD dislocated right patella though. All NBA 13. I mean, you can see his numbers pretty solid, but you know, there is definitely a bit of a decline, and now that's his 2nd time that I think he dislocated his patella, which is unfortunate. He only played 67 games, so that's, yeah, very unfortunate. It looks like he's gonna start being injured a little bit. He'll probably still end up with over 30,000 points, but like, dang, man, he's getting hurt, dude. That sucks. Yeah, it really stinks. It just, I don't know what else to say. I mean, that's the 2nd time I think that injuries happened. So, 13-time All-Star, though. He was able to make an All-Star appearance, though. 7-time first team, 3-time second, 2-time third team. First team All-Defense. He's been All-Defense second team a few times. And obviously, Rookie of the Year. And, yeah, 3-time champion, 3 times Finals MVP. So, there's that. Somehow, we were a 2 seed. I don't know how. 47-35. The league was very tightly packed, especially the East. So they're there, but does it really matter? Not necessarily, since KD isn't even going to play. But maybe the Knicks can do something. Nope, they lose in the first round to a Pacers team that, you know, without KD, we're not better than. But we should not have blown a 3-1 lead. And it's going to be the Lakers winning the finals. Lonzo Ball somehow on the Lakers. Finals MVP. So yeah, KD, hopefully he doesn't miss time next season. But yeah, it's kind of annoying that he got hurt. Because the Knicks had a good chance this year to win. Alright, so that was KD's last season in New York. So he ended up leaving. They actually went into the second round after getting to the play-in. And where did KD go? Let's find out. Oh, there he is. He went to the Miami Heat to play with Jabari Parker, Kemba Walker. Okay. Danny Avdija, Lucas Manch. Got a couple young guys. Alright. An interesting move indeed. I would say his New York tenure was a bit injury-riddled. So hopefully with Miami, maybe he'll have a little bit more luck. I mean, I guess it wasn't too injury-riddled, though. But yeah, the team just wasn't good enough. I think he went a little bit too early to the Knicks. I think this team's slightly better than the team he went to, but he's 33 now, so about to get to be his tail end of his prime. So we'll see how he can do in Miami and go from there. Well, Kevin Durant, All-NBA third team, once again 50, 40, 90. I mean, playing pretty solid, but you can see the numbers are starting to dip. I think he is now at over 30,000 points for his career, and he is 31,586. That's pretty solid to see. 80 games. That's also good news, so he only missed 2 games. So that's going to help him out when he needs to improve his stats overall. I mean, I'm surprised how good LeBron James is. He put up 26.4 points per game. Imagine he stayed in Miami with, like, Durant, but unfortunately didn't. Yeah, I think he is the all-time leading scorer. He's probably going to retire, though, I think, either in a season or two, because I think the game makes them retire. But yeah, just looking at some of the other stats here, KD also all-defensive second team. Once again, add that to his list of attributes, which we'll see at the end of his career once he makes the Hall of Fame, because he's a Hall of Famer, obviously. Let's not beat around the bush. I don't know why the rookies too are broken, but I guess they are. Okay, 2K. Makes a lot of sense, especially the newer classes. I guess the 2021 and 2022 guys, 2K just was like, screw that. Also the 2020 people, I don't think I had either, even though I said to use their class, but whatever. Anyways, I think the Heat are the 5th seed, so they are in the playoffs, taking on the Cavs, who got John Wall, Luka Doncic, the MVP, by the way. Yep, that's going to be probably a loss just because it's Luka Doncic. So I expect a sweep. Now we got a game on him at least. Let's see how KD did in his first playoff run with the Heat. And not good. He was not good at all. Not very good. Okay. Yeah, he's getting up there, man. He's getting up there. I don't know if he's getting another chip, but, you know, I don't think he needs one. He's 3 for 3. That's pretty good, nevertheless. But how about Markelle Fultz and Gordon Hayward? Wow. Okay, that's very interesting. Gordon Hayward wins a championship. It was the Finals MVP on the Warriors with Devin Booker. Wow, what a weird team this is to win the Finals. But it's 2K, so all right, makes sense. All right, well, let's keep going. This Heat team has fought hard from the play-in all the way to the conference finals. I gotta give them credit where credit's due. They beat the Pistons with Victor Wembanyama in 7. DeJounte Murray, Miles Turner. That's a good team. Then they beat Boston with Brandon Ingram, Sabonis, Bargnani's still there, Tracy Erickson. Yeah, Bargnani's still in the league. That's crazy, right, to say. Chris Middleton's here. But now we got the Bucks 3 seed. Josh Jackson, Kristaps Porzingis, Onyeka Okongwu, they got Marcus Smart. You know what? We could beat this team. We could. And we do. We're in the finals to take on MVP Zion Williamson. This team we're going to lose to. Kevin Durant gets his first Eastern Conference Finals MVP. Because this is the first time it's actually been available, I believe, when he's here. But I think KD's going to take his first finals loss. I do not see us beating a team with John Morant, Mikal Bridges, Zion Williamson, Devin Vassell, Rudy Gobert, and Lonzo Ball. There's absolutely no way. And you know what? If KD loses this, that's fine. Like, this is not... It's a hell of a job that he did to get this team into the finals. If he wins this is GOAT status. There's no way he wins this, though. Game 1, the Lakers win by 4 points. Only 4, though. Game 2, they win by 2 points. Game 3, they win by 18. Yeah, it's going to be a sweep. They couldn't even get a game. Come on now. I mean, maybe a game. Could have given us a game. Ja Morant, Finals MVP. Yeah, I mean, like, okay, that one doesn't really hurt your legacy, honestly, KD. Like, that team was so overpowered. Like, it wasn't fair. Like, that, yeah, there's no chance. I mean, at least did you perform well in the playoffs? He actually did, for the most part. It was pretty solid. He had one bad playoff run, but this one was much better. I mean, in the finals, he dominated. He actually was really good in the finals. Yeah, no, he's really good. They're just too talented. Jabari wasn't amazing, but I mean, it's not the most efficient. Danny Avdija has sucked. Crowder, doing Jay Crowder things. Okay, well, good try, KD. You tried to go perfect, but yeah, I mean, that team, you were not going to win. But you know what? I got to give credit's due. KD has looked very good up to this point in his career. Like, this is close. I would say maybe he's had a better career so far than his real life counterpart. LeBron James retired, by the way. I'm just curious to see how much points he ended up with, even though this video's not about him. Yeah, like ridiculous. How about Carmelo Anthony? Did he end up having 40? No, he's not gonna have 40,000 points. No way. Yeah, no. Chris Paul's obviously a god too in the sim, and he is gone as well. Bargnani retired. That's kind of funny. All right, well. I don't know how many more years left of KD we've got, but I am curious to see how good his team's going to be. I would like to see them make more moves. That'd be nice. So we'll see what ends up happening, like in free agency. Like, will they get some guys? Will they not get some guys? I have no idea. But the fact that they made it all the way to the finals as an 8 seed play-in tournament, lost the first one, won the second, like, I gotta say that's impressive, right? It's very impressive, especially at his age. He's 35, 92 overall now. So he's one regress. Not too bad. Still got 2 years left on his deal. Unless he just signed that. I don't know. He might have actually re-upped. Did he re-up? No, he didn't re-up. He's just got 2 years left. But okay. Okay. They got Vucevic, which is cool. Tate. They drafted Mikey Williams. That's an interesting guy to draft. Alright. Well, we'll see what ends up happening. Maybe the Heat can make a run again next season and maybe get a championship with this third team. Well, the Heat are back in the playoffs. KD, you know, the stats are regressing. He's only putting up 16.3 points a game, which honestly in real life, that's not what's going to happen. Like, he's still going to be like a 20-plus point per game scorer. But okay, I guess 2K thinks that he's going to regress that much. But okay, I mean, we're just not taking. He played all 82 games. So that's nice to see. I mean, you know, when you have KD on the court, that's good. So I'm happy about that. KD, 36,000 points throughout his career. Hoping he plays a couple more seasons, potentially. But we'll see if he decides to call it after this or not. Nothing else really happened in terms of awards this past season. I guess he got an All-Star, an 18-time All-Star, 7-time first team, second team 4 times, third team 3 times. So he did get third team, it looks like. 2023, okay. First team all-defense once only, but he made a defensive team, I think, a couple times. I think he made one once last season or the season before. I just didn't show you guys that, but all right, we're in the playoffs. Let's see what happens here against the 3-seed Celtics. Ben Simmons, Brandon Ingram, what a team that is. And Basala, who's like really damn good. Yeah, they'll probably lose this game, lose this series, but you never know. Maybe 2K will throw us a bone. And they threw us a bone. Okay. So in the second round, we got the Hornets, who also upset in their matchup with the 2-seeded Bucks. And the Heat losing 7, unfortunately. And it's going to be a LaMelo. Oh, there's LaMelo Ball. LaMelo Ball, Luka Doncic in the finals. And it is going to be LaMelo Ball and SGA in Canada taking home finals MVP. Let's take a look and see at Kevin Durant playoff stats. See how he did. He was the leader in, well, no, he wasn't actually. Mikey Williams led the way, but still great playoffs, though. Efficient. So good stuff there from KD in 13 games. Let's see what happens here. Does he end up retiring? Kevin Durant is still in the league for at least a few more seasons. We'll decide to see if he leaves Miami or decides to stay. I want to see if he can get to 40,000 points. It's probably not going to happen, but, you know, unless he averages like 20-something points, which I don't think he'll do unless he goes to like a bad team. Stay with the Heat. The Heat have some interesting players here that are improving. Some guys that are regressing, though, a lot. So, yeah, KD's still somehow the best player on this team, but an 80 overall. Not going to be for long, though. Mikey Williams will probably take over fairly shortly. So, I mean, there's a chance that maybe they could make a run. He's got one more season, at least with the Heat. So, we'll see what he decides to do after that. But let's see if they can make a run this year. In the first round, have to make the play-in, and KD calls it a career with the Miami Heat. And 20 seasons of excellence. And let's just take a quick glance at the stats. He's going to be a Hall of Famer, obviously. 24.6 points for his career, 7.9. Rebound, 6.2 assists. Extremely great efficiency for his career. He ended up with 37,322 points, over 12,000 rebounds, 9,842 assists. Lots of steals, lots of block shots. So, yeah, great stuff there from Kevin Durant, obviously. And he was a 3-time champion, 3-time Finals MVP, 19-time All-Star, 7-time on the first team, 4 times on the second team, 3 times on the third team. His first team All-Defense only once, but he had a few second team appearances. Rookie of the Year, Rookie First Team, Eastern Conference Finals MVP as well to his name. The only thing he didn't have was an MVP. He didn't have an MVP, which is kind of interesting. No MVP for KD, but nevertheless, he was, I don't know if he was, I guess he was more relatively healthy because he didn't miss any seasons, so there's that as well. Yeah, KD, great stuff from him. I have to say, I think this career for Kevin Durant would be better, especially for his legacy, because he didn't like leave OKC to go to Golden State, to join up with the team, and so I think a lot of people would agree, you know, from his legacy standpoint as well, that this career that he has here is better, for sure. And taking a play-in team all the way to the finals to lose it to a super team, like that's his only loss in the finals. It's like he wasn't even favored to even make get out of the play-in. So the fact that he got out of it, fantastic stuff from KD. So great career. He's obviously gonna be a Hall of Famer. So there's that. Yeah, he goes in with Curry, who never won a championship in this scenario. Kevin Love, who was 2-time champion. James Harden, not a champion, and John Wall. What a class this is, though, just in terms of talent. So yeah, 19-time All-Star. He was obviously 3-time champion, 3-time Finals MVP. He made defensive second team 7 times as well. So that's how many times he made it. So yeah, one of the greatest players of all time for sure. Definitely top 10, maybe even top 5. Who knows? But yeah, let's take a look at the jersey retirements. Obviously, the Kings didn't retire his jersey. Do they not? Oh, I was about to say, like, retire his jersey. And the Bucks also did too. I kind of wish he stayed longer with the Bucks, because I do think that maybe him, Porzingis could have had something going. Also, he ended up getting hurt. I think Mike Conley was there like another year or two after he left. So they probably could have like won more championships. I kind of wish he didn't go to the Knicks. I feel like he should have stayed with the. I think he should have stayed here in Milwaukee for a bit longer. But what are you gonna do? I thought he could have stayed in Sacramento even longer. But it's all good. Let's take a look at the league history. See where KD finished on some all-time lists here. So Kevin Durant was the fifth all-time, top 5 scorer of all time, only behind Kobe Bryant. Minimally, if he played one more season, he would have passed Kobe. Probably would have passed Carmelo. Actually, you know what? He could have finished number 2 all time in scoring. Kevin Durant could have finished number 2 all time in scoring if he played one more season. That also goes to show, if he didn't get hurt a few times, he might have been the all-time leading scorer. Or at least he would have had 40,000 plus for sure. yeah, 7th on field goals made, 3-pointers made. He was 5th all time. Free throws made, he was 11th. Rebounding, I think he had, what, like 12 something thousand. So I think he'll be on here. Yep, 41st all time. Assists, I think he had like, I don't think he's gonna be up near the top. John Stockton, 16,211. That's crazy. How about Curry with number 2? Wow, 14,638. I guess because he played longer in the... He must have retired like 2005. Tim Duncan was on here somehow. Kevin Durant not on here? How about... Wow, Kareem's on there too. What? What? That's crazy that Kareem's on here. I don't see Kevin Durant, so I guess he's not on here. That's kind of wild that Kareem's on here, but Kevin Durant isn't. Is he gonna be on block shots? I think he had like, yeah, 18th all time in block shots. Steals. Kevin Durant was 6th all time in steals. That's pretty impressive. You like that? 7th all time in minutes played. Turnovers, he's gonna be near the top, number 13. And we don't care about per game stuff. So again, Kevin Durant, phenomenal career. Let me know down in the comments though, do you guys think his real life career has been better so far? Do you think it'll be better than his career sim if it is? Or do you think his career sim was better? And do you think that his career won't be as good? I don't know. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. I think it's gonna be hard to top that. Like if he plays longer, like he has to put up some. Like he's got to win like maybe 2 or 3 more championships to be like, yeah, it's better. And he's got to stay on the court. I don't know, man. It's going to be tough. But either way, let's go to the post and close of the video. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to leave a like on the video and subscribe if you're not subscribed already. Comment on some video. Go to socials, playlists, second channel, main channel, down in the description. If you look at the content, PTAJP. Again, thank you for the suggestion. And it was definitely a fun one, for sure. I mean, he had a great career. He had a great career in real life, a great career in the sim. I think the sim might be better. Which, it's funny when you say this. It's like, oh, in real life, they're better than the sim. That means that they exceeded expectations of the computer, whereas if they're better in the sim, than in real life, that means like you would think that maybe this computer expects them to be better than what they actually were in real life. I don't know. Who knows? Who knows what this means? It means absolutely nothing. It just was it for your enjoyment. That's all it is. I'm done. Take care, everybody. See you soon. Peace.